Hello guys, good morning. Today is day 2 in Seville and we are going to Italica. We'll be updating you later guys. Seville is actually much older than Italica, like 1,000 years old. So this is like a ruins, right? The Roman Empire, and we are about to get there guys, so I will show you the video of how it looks like. I think you will see this, I think they filmed here. One of the episodes, if you watch Game of Thrones.
In front we can see one of the principal streets of this neighborhood, was the Carthaginians. The most interesting thing that you can see here is all the water system underground. That you know that the Romans was the first civilization to create this, okay? And still working till today perfectly. When rain, all the water go down per the original Roman system, okay? The area that we can visit today of Italica in reality is only a neighborhood, okay? Only one neighborhood. There is the Hadrian ampliation, okay? There was an ampliation of the city in the times of Hadrian, one of these Roman emperors upon here. So this area, new ones, okay? They have the same urban structure, okay? Always with streets like that, like the modern cities in the United States, like in the United States, okay? And they create always two big avenues in cross, that are the principal ones. Just in the cross they put the public buildings, like the forum, and the two main avenues, one north to south, other west to east, they have always the same names. North-south is Cardo Maximo, west-east is always Decumano. They do always with these names because the commerce was very important in the Roman Empire. So a lot of people was traveling all the time. So if you are for the first time in a city, if you know the name of the street, you can know perfectly where is the north, where is the south, where is the west and the east. For the rains and for the sun, okay, for the pedestrians, okay, and here was for the horses and the chariots, okay. Of the city, but they choose this type of tree, the cypress, because it was very common in the old Roman and Greek cities.
So they had the same type of trees?
Yes, before? Yes, very probably was the same type of trees, yes. Why? Because the roots of the cypress grow very vertical, don't break the pavement, okay? So here, so here all this is only one house, okay? Only one domus. Okay? We go to see the most interesting thing that we have in Italica are the mosaics and the amphitheater, okay? So don't worry because we go to see wonderful mosaics like this, okay? So all this is only one house. Very big, okay? Very big. For different reasons, the much of the houses in Italica are very big. Remember, that was a rich neighborhood, okay? Then also another reason, especially this house, we think there could be a private school where live the family of the owners, but also all the students as well. And the other reason is because in only one Roman house live a lot of people, okay? Around 40 people. You have to think in the owners, okay? The owners, the Mediterranean family, okay? Grandparent, that is opus sectile, this style, okay? Because they mix ceramic with marble, okay? But we go to see much better than this one, okay? Later.
What is that term for?
There?
Yeah.
They are working there to clean the pieces of the mosaic, okay?
They were archaeologists, huh?
Yes, working there. Vale, les está explicando que todo... The mosaics, nothing is painted. Every little different tonality is a different stone, okay? Nothing is painted, so this is the difficult thing. And in reality, the mosaicums are the only very important evolution in the arts in the Roman times, because the arts in reality for the Romans wasn't so important, okay? The arts was only, again, an instrument for decoration, for propaganda, okay? But not the art per art, the beauty per beauty. That was the Greeks before. They don't do evolution in arts, okay? They stay in more or less in the same level that was the Greeks centuries before, okay? Only the mosaicums was a little or an important evolution, okay? Only in this case, okay? It's the labyrinth of the Minotaur, okay? That was a very popular mythological story, okay? And it's very interesting. Somebody in the past tried to take the Minotaur on the middle. And the entrance is on the right. Can you see the arch? And if you follow the white line, it's a perfect way. You do all the design, all the design, till enter in the middle for the right. Also, please tell me, what do you think that could be this room? ¿Sí? ¿Vale? Un baño, es un baño. Es el suelo de una piscina.
Oh. Pool.
This is a pool.
Yes. Si se fijan, en el centro tenemos a Neptuno, ¿vale? Dios del mar, ¿no? Y en realidad todos los animales y animals are animals from the sea, okay? Mythological or real animals. You can find crocodiles, dolphins, squid, okay, fish, herons, okay. So, and the Romans, they was sometimes very jokers, okay. And if you look well, all the design is like African people fighting animals from the sea, and sometimes in very funny situations. Like here, yeah. You see, or there, yeah, jump the tree, yeah, and doing something to the crocodile. You see. If you look this room, for example, that is looking to outside and not to inside, what do you think that can be? This room, they have a door to a shop. A shop, that's right. They are shops for the clients of this family, okay? They can do different businesses. For example, this one there behind, we go to see now, was a bakery. You can see even today the old oven, okay, for the bread.
It was quite a big place, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now here, that was the atrium, okay, again. Now all this area was covered in different columns, okay. And on the middle was the impluvium, because the water of the rain was by here, by the roof, and go down there, and they have a tank there to can have water for all the house, okay? So in the Roman cities, they have an exedra, that was a space, like this one, with always beautiful flowers, with a beautiful perfume of the flowers, fruits, water all the time. And people was sitting around the fountain with the feet in the water, and this area was only to do business, okay? Was the area for business or in the house, okay? So here, this little area was the private area of the house, with the rooms of the owners in reality, okay? So you can see here fabulous mosaics, very beautiful ones. In reality, the color of this mosaicon is much more reflecting, in reality, shining. But they have to put a liquid to can protect the mosaicons, and they became like whiter. But in reality, the original color is very shiny. The entrance was on the right, and all these little rooms was to put your clothes, because it was completely obligatory to go completely naked. And was also massage room and also saunas, okay? They warm.
Like in Spa.
They do steam also, like today in the sauna. And then the big rooms that you can see on the left, there was the different pools with different temperature of water, okay? You can see perfectly all the pools. On the left, very important to know that the public baths are not to be clean. People watching house, okay? That was only a social building, okay? To create a common identity in the city. Entering in the theater. By the back is the first floor. Okay. So you can see that it's a very similar structure to a modern football stadium. Okay. All this area was covered, of course. Okay. And you have the stairs to the different levels of the theater. Fuera, solo a los juegos. ¿Vale? Era un anfiteatro completamente cubierto de mármol blanco. Fíjense en el filito allí que queda un trocito. ¿Lo ven, no? Ahí, el filito. ¿Vale? Sin embargo, como les expliqué antes, esto fue considerado una cantera de mármol durante siglos. Así que muchos edificios de mármol en Sevilla y demás han sido construidos con mármol del anfiteatro de Italica. These like symbols that was to can have a good way on the games, symbols of defeats, okay? Like little presents that can give the gladiators to Nemesis. So now here you can feel like a gladiator, just in the middle, with all the public looking to you. Okay? The principal part of the amphitheater was always in the south. There, looking to the north. Why? Because whenever you have the sun just in front of you, okay? So there was the principal personalities of the city always in the port. For this reason, the gladiators go to the sand, okay, to the games, always under the principal personalities. So this door was the door of the gladiators.
We have just finished with our tour here at Italica. So I hope you all enjoyed that tour. And now we are going to the monastery.